Hey guys, how you going? Chris here with JobApp TV. Just want to talk a bit about 5 things that you should not put on your resume. I put suggestions up on our Facebook page about what should be the next topic, and we had 2 people, one from Kate and one from Bronco. Now I flipped a coin and went with the resume suggestion first of all from Bronco. However, Kate, I'll definitely get back to your request. Okay, so next video will be around what kind of tips you're after as well. So I'll definitely come back to that. So 5 things that you shouldn't put on your resume. First of all, you should look at the email address of what you're putting on. So don't put anything irrelevant or inappropriate in terms of an email address. So sexyboy69@hotmail.com definitely doesn't give a good impression to a prospective employer. Take it off, it's unprofessional, and start again with a new email address that's more professional, such as first name surname @gmail.com, for example. Second of all, references available on request. So I get a lot of resumes with references available on request just because people don't have references, and they're trying to hide the fact that they've burned a lot of bridges with some employers. What I suggest there is don't put references available on request. Either take the references section off entirely, or look at some of your past employment and maybe put a colleague on there, or maybe another team manager or another team leader that you may have seen your work, but wasn't your direct line manager. Okay, so definitely go ahead with that, and that will avoid the references available on request. Tip 3 is around too much content. So too much content is a bad thing. What you want to do is you want to keep your resume to around 3 pages, okay, if possible. My resume at the moment is 3.5 pages. I know I need to work on it a little bit in terms of taking some stuff off that should be taken off. I want to look through it, go through it like a fine-tooth comb, and definitely try to fix it up there so I can be more concise and make it more relevant and easier to read. Like, hiring managers don't want to go through 4 or 5 pages. They're going through thousands of resumes. They're skimming them. They don't have time to skim 4 or 5 pages. They've got time to skim 3. So keep your resume at 3 pages max, if possible. Font size and font type. Keep your font to the 3 main fonts out there: Verdana, Arial, and Times New Roman. Okay, they're the fairly simple fonts out there for business. I would keep it to those. I wouldn't try any other fonts outside that. You don't need to be fancy. You don't need to create attention for yourself, because that just creates the resume very hard to read. The other thing is font size. So keep your font size to at least 10 or a 12. Don't go to 14. That's too big, and don't go to 8. Okay, it's just, again, makes it very hard to read. The 5th tip is around irrelevant information. So irrelevant information is stuff on your resume. It goes back to too much content. So go through your resume, have a look at what kind of irrelevant information you can take off there. So, for example, the fact that you've won an award at a gymnastics competition last year or a bodybuilding competition last year. If it's not suitable for the job, say for example, if you won a bodybuilding competition and you're going for a personal training job, leave it on. But if it's completely irrelevant, if you're going for a job in business, or if you're going for a job in construction, you don't need to put that stuff on there. Take it off. So go through your resume again, look at some irrelevant information. Stuff like your high school doesn't need to be on there as well. Stuff like your employer from 10, 12 years ago, I would take that off as well. Again, going back to the content, your resume is valuable real estate space, and you want to keep it as tight and concise as possible and relevant as possible as well. Okay guys, that's it from me today from JobApp TV. If you like these type of videos, please comment below and please subscribe to our YouTube site. And thanks very much, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.